Hello everybody and welcome back to Free Range Diva, where you will find helpful information to enhance your beauty and wellness routines. My name is Cheryl if you're new, and today I want to share with you some supplements that have been really impactful in my health and well-being, and I hope that they will be for you as well. One of them is like a total game changer, and I can't wait to get to tell you all about that one. Sneak peek. Okay. All right, let's just get started. So how's everybody feeling? How did you handle the daylight savings time change? I have to do a quick rant because I can't take it. This is I really struggle with this time change. I hate it. And recently I was gratified to learn that sleep doctors and the medical community at large agree with me that this switching over to daylight savings time is one of the worst things that you can do for your health. So I'm going to talk for just a couple of minutes. If you want to skip this rant, please don't skip this rant. I'll give you a timestamp, but please don't skip this rant. Okay, the myth is that by springing forward, you get more daylight. The reality is that if it's 9 hours of sunlight on the Saturday before you change, then on the Sunday that you change, it's also going to be 9 hours of sunlight. You're not getting any more light. The natural progression of time during the summer, the days lengthen anyway, so pushing what you're doing is you're pushing your evening hours where you should be sleeping further away from where they should be, where your natural circadian rhythm wants you to be. You're totally screwing up your circadian rhythm because you're forced to wake up in darkness when your body is naturally coming out of its deepest sleep. And then it shortens the amount of time that your body needs to get back to sleep in the evening hours. In a nutshell, less morning light decreases the body's ability to make serotonin, which is triggered by sunlight, and that's your feel-good hormone. And in the evening, the time that your body needs to produce melatonin and go to sleep is shortened, because that is triggered when the sun actually goes down. Did you know that the transition of springing forward leads to more heart attacks and strokes? It leads to an increase in ER visits and return hospital visits. And from Harvard Medical School, I'm going to read this quote: "Disrupted sleep can cause people to feel fatigued, groggy, and less focus. This may explain, in part, the 6% rise in car accidents following the springtime change." And that's according to a 2020 study in the journal Current Biology. Poor sleep caused by daylight savings time can also exacerbate problems like depression, anxiety, and seasonal affect disorder. These are all mood disorders that are mitigated by serotonin. The American Academy of Sleep Medicine, the AMA, and 9 other health and medical organizations have endorsed the Academy's position, which is permanent standard time for everybody. Currently, Arizona and Hawaii stay on standard time, so yay, shout out to y'all in Arizona and Hawaii. And then the rest, and as far as the rest of the states can choose to opt out of the time change. So check your local state legislatures and see what's up, what your state is doing about this. Like here in California, they're trying to put a measure on the ballot that would make daylight savings time the standard year-round. So we have work to do here. But see what your state's position is, and if you can, encourage your legislatures, your local representatives to stop the switch. All right. Recently, I was reading an article about multivitamins, and they said that seniors who take a multivitamin regularly live longer. So I grabbed this Pure Synergy multivitamin mix. It's made with organic vegetables and fruits. This is food-based. It's very gentle on your stomach. I've been taking it for a couple of months now, and I really like it. And phone. All right, try again. Yeah, so I don't have a lot to say about this other than I'm really enjoying it. Pure Synergy is a great company. It's got all the good stuff going for it, all the certifications. And the one thing that I will say about this is that it's very gentle. And it's also complete in terms of everything that you're getting in here. So it's nice to have a little insurance policy to make sure that if there are any gaps in my diet that I got it covered with that. Next up is a product from Numi Stockholm called the Swedish Chaga Elixir. God. Next up is a product from Numi Stockholm called the Swedish Chaga Elixir. These, they say that these are daily beautifying drops. This is a medicinal mushroom, chaga mushrooms, and I want to do like a whole video on medicinal mushrooms, so I'm just going to give you like the brief facts about this one, and then next month I will get, like do something a little more in depth, especially after I've had a chance to use it a little bit longer. But yeah, these are, this is a tincture, and you just squirt it under your tongue for the best absorption, and then hold it there for about 30 seconds and swallow it. Tastes delicious. And a word about chaga, it's been used in Siberia and parts of Asia as a medicine to boost immunity and for overall health. Early research has shown that it does have anti-inflammatory properties. It may lower blood sugar levels as well as cholesterol. You'll obviously need to do more research and check with your doctor for sure before you, jump in and use something like this, because chaga does have the potential to interact with certain common medications. Also, because it can boost immunity, it's probably good to check with your doctor if you have an autoimmune disease. So I was interested in trying this product because it's rich in antioxidants. And on Numi's website, it says that this elixir can restore a youthful appearance to the skin by increasing firmness, volume, and elasticity. So heck yeah, I'm going to try for that too. It does this by reducing oxidative damage. It also regenerates skin cells. So if you see me getting younger right before your eyes over the coming weeks, you'll know it's this. This also has the ability to elevate your mood. It's really easy to take it. In fact, I forgot to take it after my breakfast this morning, so I might as well do this now. There we go. So they suggest 2 dropperfuls. I usually do 1 in the morning, and you just open. And then after 30 seconds, you swallow it. And I asked them about that, holding it under your tongue. And it says, and the customer service rep got back to me right away and said that it offers a slight advantage of faster absorption. However, adding it to a tea, a smoothie, or other beverages works perfectly fine. And she said that she often adds this to her cup of tea, which I'm going to try because it tastes delicious. I can't really... It has a natural sweetness to it. It's not too sweet. And then I can't really put my finger on what this is. It does taste vaguely familiar, but I don't know. All I know is it tastes really good. Love the label too. It's pink. They have sent me a coupon code for y'all, and it's my first name, Cheryl, followed by the number 10, and that'll get you 10% off your first order. Also, I'm trying to get coupon codes for other products that I'm going to show you today. So if I do, I will either put it on the screen or in the description. Next up is a tea. This is from a company called Voom Via, and it's their menopause support tea in the peach flavor. This is an herbal supplement. It has in it, ginkgo leaf, red clover, licorice root, Eleuthera, I think, root, cinnamon, and black cohosh root. And I will say my experience of this is that it tastes great. It does have a very light peachy flavor. And it says here that the peach flavor is natural. And it says for women that have menopausal symptoms, you can, and they said all stages of menopause, so peri-menopause and then postmenopausal, it can restore balance back to the body and start you to feeling like yourself again. So if you have menopausal issues, I can say my experience of using this, when I got this, I have spent the last year getting my hormones balanced. I don't have the same menopausal symptoms that I had at this time a year ago. Rarely do I have a hot flash. Don't have any mood swings or night sweats or weight gain, anything like that. But I did want to try this, so I tried it. And what happened is it kind of threw me out of balance, basically. Suddenly, I was like, whoa, I'm hot flashing. And I think that is because this does have active ingredients in it that will work. I have taken black cohosh before, and it worked great. I took it in combination with an evening primrose supplement, and it worked great. That was when I was just going into menopause. And I took it I did that for about 9 months. Red clover flower, I know, is another ingredient that has estrogen properties or can, restore you back to balance. So again, I'm not a doctor. Consult your own medical personnel. But if you do have those symptoms, at least something like this is very mild, and it is active because it did do something. It did something to me that I guess it was expected because I did not have any issues when I started. I'm going to try this tea again though, just to double check. I gave myself a couple of weeks to kind of get back into the flow of being balanced, and I am. So I am going to try it again just to see if it has a different effect the next time I try it. I also want to give a quick shout out to turmeric complex. I am back on it after being off of it for a while because, and I did a whole video, I've done like a couple of videos on turmeric, so I'll just link those for you if you want to check them out. But turmeric is an anti-inflammatory, and I take this because I think during the months of November and December, when I was taking several steroid medicines, I think that even though I'm off of them and was off of them by January, my brain, I was really struggling to complete sentences, struggling to finish ideas and thoughts, struggling to film videos. And you would see it in the editing process. I would not be able to speak very fast, and I certainly would not be able to complete a thought like I'm doing right now without having to jump in and edit. I started taking it in early February, and this Primal Harvest brand has one of the highest concentrations of turmeric and its active ingredient curcumin that I've seen on the market. There are a couple that are higher, but they're also a lot more expensive. The recommended dose, when you're trying to fix something like I was trying to fix, there is the recommended dose, there is the optimum dose, and there is the therapeutic dose. So for me, the therapeutic dose of curcumin has 2 of these capsules, and I did it for about 10 days. And I could tell the difference fairly quickly. And then the optimum dose, or the dose that I'm going to stay on going forward, is 1 a day. So check with your doctors, do your research, watch my other videos on the benefits of turmeric, because they're too numerous to get into here. This says that this is their joint support formula, and part of turmeric's ability to be an anti-inflammatory means that it can lower pain levels. So in addition to lowering inflammation in the brain, which is how I use it for my benefit, although I'm sure it's doing great things for my joints too. So pain, brain fog, anything that you have that is impacted by a rise in inflammation, turmeric can probably help you. Check your doctors, don't forget. Now, this little bag, this is called Live It Up. This is a super green blend. This has chlorella, spirulina, wheatgrass, kale, broccoli, spinach, barley grass, moringa, and others. The nutrition panel on this is outstanding. This is like taking a vitamin, basically, but it's in a green powder form. This is made with 20 natural superfoods, including the ones that are listed here and that I just listed. I'll show you a close-up of the nutrition label so you can see exactly what I meant when I said this is like taking a vitamin. It's got A, C, B1, 2, all the Bs, calcium, iron, phosphate, iodine, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, on and on and on and on. All your vitamins, all your minerals. And they say that this will give you better digestion, less bloating, faster recovery, stronger immunity, and extra energy. And let me just say, I have had more energy. I wake up and jump out of bed in the morning. I sleep like a rock every night. I do everything I need to do during the day, and never once do I think, oh, I'm getting kind of tired, I should rest, or no. This has been like a complete life-changing supplement for me. Clearly, I needed more nutrition in my diet, and because something like this has no synthetic vitamins or minerals or anything like that added to it, it doesn't upset your stomach, and it gets into your system faster. It's more bioavailable. This also contains probiotics and digestive enzymes to help you be able to digest this. And when you first open this, the first thing you're going to notice, let me just get in here a minute because I do not want to get this all over everything, but this powder is the finest powder that I have seen. And because of that, if you want to put this in a glass of almond milk, for example, and shake it up, it mixes really, really easily. It's convenient for me because, yes, I have done that. I actually did do a cocktail with a little cashew milk, some cranberry juice, my acerola vitamin C powder, and this, and it tastes delicious. However, what I will say about this is that I don't have a sweet tooth. And to me, this tastes really, really, really sweet. If you do have a sweet tooth, you'll probably love it. But the easiest way for me to do this, and the most convenient, is just put it in a smoothie and go from there. And so I do. And it's been great. And I take half the dose, the recommended dose of this. I can't even imagine what would happen if I took the full dose. I'd probably be shooting this video while hanging from the ceiling or something. So the details, it is free of sugar, stevia, and artificial sweeteners. It's gluten, soy, dairy, and nut free. It's made in a GMP certified facility, which is Good Manufacturing Practices certified by NSF. And they say it's far cheaper than other brands in the space. I have not double checked on that, but they say it on the website. So, and I did manage to get a coupon code for you. I don't have it yet, but I will put it here as soon as it comes in. But it is coming. Let's see. I would encourage you to check their website. There's a lot of information there and as far as their claims and again, how they manufacture this product and why it works so well. So I feel like, you know, if I am becoming this supercharged, energetic human, something I have not been since before the pandemic, probably my immunity is also pretty good as well, I would expect. And as far as digestion, I have no digestive issues using this. So this has been like the game changer, the thing that I did not expect, because like I said, I've taken a lot of green powders, and I did not expect the results like this, and I started using that about a week before I started the chaga, and noticed the difference, I'd say somewhere around the 6th day of using it. But yeah, it's been awesome. Okay, everybody, that's going to wrap it up for me. Did you spend enough time with me today? I hope this video is not too long. I apologize if it is. Take a break, have lunch, come back later. But anyway, yeah, I thank you for tuning in, for staying to the end, for hanging out with me. Let me know your thoughts on some of these supplements that I talked about today. And also, if you have supplements that are game changers for you, let me know what you're using, and how it's working. We talk a lot about supplements on this channel. I think the last video I did was that I was cutting back, and I have definitely cut back on my daily supplements, largely because this gives me everything that I need, and anything that it doesn't, this finishes off. So that's great. I can just use the targeted supplements instead of, like a big long list. Anyway, I'll shut up now. I'm leaving. I'm going to let you go. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing here at Free Range Diva. And if you really, really liked what happened, the information you got here today, share it with your friends. And spread the Free Range Diva love across the world. God. This is what happens, okay? Anyway, y'all, I will see you again in a week in my next video. Until then, I want you to take really good care of yourselves. Have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye!